Hey, all right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to the apostle Nels, a great millstone who grew well. And peace and blessing to Yah and pushing his truth and sincerity throughout the four winds of the earth. All right. I'm just going to how Western philosophy is basically it's garbage. You know, it's trash. All it is somebody's agenda being pushed through wickedness. All right. First, we're gonna go into what everybody always says is cursing. You can't do this. You can't do that. When you speak in the Bible, you can't curse. Okay. And they really have no understanding on what the word curse is. You're cursing. No, you're not actually cursing. All right. Because you'll hear fuck, and that's an acronym. Fornication under consent of the king. Okay. Just an acronym. It's not even a word. All right. Ass, that's a donkey. Okay. And so on and so forth. It's rude words. That's all it is. It's rude words. But it's not cursing. Western philosophy has got people's minds just way offset. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But this is the definition out of the Bible dictionary. It says the reverse of to bless. The reverse. So that's the opposite of blessing someone. So if you pray for someone that the Most High have them get $1 raise at their job, that's a blessing. Okay, you're praying for them a blessing. Now, if you say, I pray that when you leave out of your house to go check your mail, you get hit by a bus, that's a curse. Okay? It says on the human level, to wish harm or a catastrophe on the divine, to impose judgment. The cursing of one's parent is sternly prohibited by the Mosaic regulations. Hamashiach commanded those who would be his disciples to bless and curse not. Okay? When Peter at Hamashiach's trial denied that he knew him, he invited a curse upon himself. All right? This passage is often misunderstood by Western readers. Paul represents the curse of the law as borne by Hamashiach upon the cross, the believer. The modern Western practice of cursing using profane language is never referred to in the scriptures. Okay, it's never been referred to as them cursing as how you would understand it over here in America, or what they put off to be in the entire world. Okay, but this is the thing that you have to do, looking up words and things of that nature to get understanding. All right, this is Genesis 12:1. Now the Lord has said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will shew thee. And I will make of thee a great nation, and I will bless thee, and I will make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. And I will bless them that bless thee, and curse them that curseth thee. So, you mean to tell me that the one you call God is going to have a mouthful of curse words? Okay? So he's basically going to say, hey, fuck you. You fucking asshole. That's not what it's saying. Okay? That's what people will say though. If you curse and you speak out of the Bible, you just take them to this. Like, well, it says the Most High gonna curse thee. So does that mean he's gonna speak what you call profanity? No, it doesn't. It's a curse. It's the opposite of a blessing. And it says it is clear as day right here. And I will bless them that bless thee. So I'm gonna do good to ones that treat you good. But if they curse you and hope something bad upon you, I'm gonna do the same thing to them. And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. So, this is the word, arar. It says to curse. To curse. Curse be he. To be cursed. Okay? So it's just the opposite of a blessing. But over here you get, oh, y'all cursing and bringing the word out. Bro, no, we're not. Leviticus 29. For everyone that curseth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. He hath cursed his father or his mother, his blood shall be upon him. So I guess everyone that ever said some shit towards their parents gonna be put to death. They was put to death back in the day for saying something. No, you got to look at the definition. It says to appear trifling, to be trifling, be insignificant. Okay, to make despicable. It's actions. Okay, so this would be more of an action. It's not talking about speaking words. All right, this will be an action, something real trifling. You know, something like a man sleeping with his husband, a man sleeping with his father's wife, a son sleeping with his father's wife. Okay, that's trifling. All right. Or doing something despicable to his mother. That would be considered you cursing your parents. Okay, doing something that's trifling. To be of little account. It's like people. It's kind of like expecting more of you. Like people do trifling things. It tells you don't do that to your mother and your father. Okay. Matthew 26:74. Then began he to curse and to swear, saying, I know not the man. And immediately the cock crew. Curse right here. It says to call down dearest evils on, to curse vehemently. Okay, so he cursed himself by doing this. He cursed himself by doing this. All right, by denying Yahweh Shai, he cursed himself. All right, this is now this is an occasion where we actually see the word being put to use. 2 Kings 2:23. It says, and he went up from thence unto Bethel, and saw, and as he was going up by the way, there came forth little children out of the city, and mocked him, and said unto him, go up, thou bald head, go up, thou bald head. Now these are kids. Okay, these are kids, and they're making fun of let me see, I think it was Elias. Let me see. Isaiah. Let me see. Let me make sure. Pretty sure it is. Okay, but they was basically mocking them. Okay, they mocking them. Okay. Okay, so 22 and 23. Okay. I'm in the wrong chapter. Salakia for all these text messages, man. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so they was basically mocking him for him having a bald head. Now let's see just how this was handled. Okay. It was Elisha. There, it was. It was Elisha. That's right. So like it for that. Yeah, it was Elisha. But this is what happened. They mocking him. It says, and he turned back and looked on them and cursed. So did he say, "Fuck you, little motherfuckers"? No. And these are kids. That's not what he did. Then also he done it in the name of the Lord. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood, and tare 40 and 2 children of them. Okay, so let's look at cursed here. Trifling, to be trifling. You know what I'm saying? To make despicable. So he cursed them. And the bears tore into their ass. All right. So people can't get caught up on the philosophies and bullshit of Babylon. Okay, but you're speaking profanity. To be profane is to speak outside of the temple, and that'll go over a lot of Christians' heads. All right, that'll go over a lot of Christians' heads. And the scriptures, to speak outside of the truth, that's profane. Okay, you can't say things like we can go eat crawfish. That's profane. Okay, not shit, damn, and all that. All right, Western philosophy is garbage, and we learned that garbage over here. All right. Let me see. Now this is marriage. This is another thing that people tend to get caught up on. They'll say some dumb stuff like, I'm saving myself for marriage. Not understanding that that's exactly what makes you married. A lot of people go through their lives believing dumb shit like this. Now, this is the definition for marriage in the Bible dictionary. Marriage is an intimate, personal union to which a man and a woman consent, consummated, and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse. Okay? And perfected in a lifelong partnership of mutual love and commitment. All right? So, by a man laying down with his woman and they become one flesh, that seals the deal. Then they're married. You can have verbal agreements, but you're married when you actually lay with your woman. But in this society, they'll tell you that you gotta get married or go to a courthouse and have it put in a paper form before you can actually sleep with them, which makes no sense. All that's saying is that Esau need to get his cut. He need to have himself lined up somewhere to where now you got to go to pay for your marriage license. Now you got to get a church, dress, haircuts, fly people in, cakes, food. Esau just winning all across the board. That's why that was implemented. Okay? But when you lay with a woman, you're married to her. Genesis 4:25. And Adam knew his wife Eve again. So did he go away from her and come back and know her again? Once you know someone, you know them. So it's not speaking on knowing them. He laid with her. Okay? That's why it says, and she bare a son. When you meet a woman, what are you trying to do? Get to know her. What does that mean? Go figure. All right? And called his name Seth. Okay? Another instant. 1 Kings 1:4. And the damsel was very fair, and cherished the king, and ministered to him, but the king knew her not. So she looked good and all that. And like he was sick and like cold, so they called the damsel in. But he didn't lay with her. Okay? And it's the thing about marriage also. A man, and it's highly opposed on this side. It will be highly opposed. Do not do it. Getting a second wife. Okay? But let's just say, for argument's sake, that we could. Society would tell you no, but if we believe in the Bible, and Christians say they believe in the Bible, if men are outnumbered by women, let's say 10-1, if one man took one woman, and we know that the scriptures is against homosexuality and lesbianism, what would all those women do? So you got, for every man, you got 10 women, and you marry one. So that's 9 women for each man that's roaming around freely. Think about it, you know? But that's just the way we were brought up, man. And we believe in the Western philosophy, but it's trash, okay? It's straight trash. Okay, just a little something I was thinking on, you know. Hope it was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Double honor to the apostle and Elder Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to you, Occupants pushing this truth. Shalom.